I'm Shay.
And I'm Joe.
And this is On the Couch Sports. And today, we're doing something new that we've never done before. We're recapping everything that happened from last week to today. So, let's start with some golf. So, golf, the British Open started...
Thursday.
Yes, yesterday. And Rory McIlroy is leading the pack. Before we started today, he was at -9. And Tiger Woods was in the hunt at -2. And he's faltered as of late back to even. But finally, we've seen Tiger Woods actually play some decent golf. Other than we haven't seen that in, how long? Probably years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years with all his back problems and all his other wives and all that mumbo jumbo. Yeah.
And then we get into the football, CFL.
We had a couple pretty good games last weekend. The Edmonton Eskimos and the Ottawa Red Blacks, and Edmonton absolutely destroyed Ottawa. Darius Bowman with not one, not two, but 3 touchdowns. And Edmonton began their season 3-0.
Yeah, the perfect season so far. And then you had Saskatchewan getting whomped by BC. BC picking up their first win of the year, which is so hard to believe.
Yeah, that's no
A
surprise.
team they have, 1 win, can't believe it.
Andrew Harris was an absolute beast.
He ran right over the Saskatchewan defense.
He sure did. And then this guy, Drew Willie. The legend of Drew Willie continues. That crazy, amazing game in Montreal gets it done with 1 minute left on the clock for a touchdown. And Winnipeg is also the team to beat at 3-0.
And the Cornishless Stampeders.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Their defense just went right through Toronto. I mean, picked them apart and they just went right through the Argonauts. Huge win. And they as well are undefeated.
Bo Levi Mitchell. Look at all these young quarterbacks. Drew Willie, Mike Riley, Bo Levi Mitchell, Claros before he got hurt. This is going to be a good year for CFL.
Sure is. And now on to the MLB.
Baseball. We had 2 great treats this
week.
Yeah, this
past week.
This past week, yeah. We had the home run derby. And not really a surprise, is it?
No.
Yoenis
I think
Cespedes.
you had to call him out. He was unbelievable. He just kept getting stronger and stronger as the night went on.
He sure did, and he belted some massive bombs. And Yoenis Cespedes is the 2-time MLB home run derby champion. First time back-to-back since who?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. That's a really, really long time ago.
Yeah, it is.
And then we had the MLB All-Star Game. The AL versus the NL for home field advantage in the World Series of Baseball. And the story behind this one is number 2, Derek Jeter.
Appearing in his final All-Star game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for dang sure. And he did not disappoint, did he?
Nope, went out in style. 2 for 2.
Even though controversy, Wainwright said he'd give him something to hit, but I don't know about that. Because Wainwright's a competitor. I really don't know what went on with that. But do you think he threw him a pitch, maybe?
Yeah, he might give him one.
Maybe one.
Yeah, maybe.
But if he knew he was going to get a double, he wouldn't have done that. So.
Probably not, no.
No. And then you had this young stud by the name of Mike Trout. What an absolute beast.
Yeah, he's going to become he is already an all-star.
He
is young and
he sure is.
He's belting a lot of home runs and doing a lot of stuff in his career.
You sure did. And then you had Cabrera hitting the 2-run bomb. And so Trout and Cabrera pretty much led it for the American League. Right? The American League. The association, the NBA. And a lot of stuff happened in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
First off, we have LeBron James is coming home back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that has to be the greatest news for Cavalier fans since the day they drafted him. And then he's kind of stabbed him in the back to go win championships with the Miami Heat. And he did that, but now he wants to come back, rebuild the city, rebuild everything else, back to where it was.
And he also wants to win the championship in Cleveland,
Yeah,
too.
that's for sure. He wants to bring the championship back to Cleveland. Chris Bosh.
There, Chris Bosh stays at the Miami Heat, as does Dwayne Wade.
There's Dwayne Wade. Miami's big three is not a big three, more like a dynamic duo. But they also got Luol Deng from Chicago, so that'll help. So it's kind of a big three. Kind of not a big three. Don't know how you
Big
want
two with a little guy in the middle.
I guess a big two with a little guy, yeah. So Miami's kind of depleting after a little bit after having Wade, Bosh, and LeBron.
It's going to be interesting to see how they play without LeBron there.
True,
actually.
true. You know, last 4 years, 2 championship, 4 finals appearances. Almost went for the three-peat, but San Antonio beat them. So it's But don't forget, Miami won the championship before without LeBron and Bosh on Dwayne Wade's shoulders. So
True.
So they could be there. They probably will be there again. And the next you have the Houston Rockets clearing cap space, just giving up Jeremy Lin. And now Lin's a Laker because the Rockets did not land.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yep. There goes that. So now Lakers get Lin. And then Chicago weighs off Boozer to go pick up Gasol from the Lakers. And then the Lakers go pick up Boozer.
Pretty much a trade deal.
Pretty much. Why didn't they just trade straight across?
I don't know.
Right? Wouldn't that have been simpler?
I think so.
Right? But who knows? And then last, but certainly not least, we have the NHL. The Nashville Predators. Holy guacamole. Are they ever loading up?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a word to say. Loading up. Signing Olli Jokinen on July 1st. Or July 2nd, around there. And then they had...
The last couple of days they had Mike Ribeiro
and Derek Roy.
Derek Roy. Nashville's going to be a force.
They are.
Could the Ribeiro thing kind of surprised me a little bit. Ribeiro's a great player and all, but how many times has he been traded?
Not just traded, signed by
Signed.
a team. I mean, yeah, Washington to Phoenix, now to Nashville.
He was in Dallas and then Montreal, so if a lot of teams don't want him, something's wrong with him. He's still a heck of a player and a good talent player, but man, oh man, if he doesn't stay in Montreal, Dallas, Washington, Phoenix, and Nashville wants him, there's something wrong with the guy. Might be. I don't know what. Maybe in the locker room, but...
Well, Phoenix, they just signed him to too big of money and they wanted out.
True. Well,
Okay,
that's a wrap. I'm Shay.
and I'm Joe.
And that's why we're on the couch and not in the studio. And we want to hear from you guys what your guys' opinions of the last week in sports was. All the events that happened, from golf to baseball to basketball to the NHL. Here we go. We got Twitter, if you want to tweet at us, at onthecouchsports. And if you're not really big into Twitter, you can send us an email at onthecouchsports@hotmail.com. Okay, so now we have, in basketball, we have Anthony staying with the New York Knicks after they were the only one that gave him a chance and stuck with them. So he thanked the city by staying with the Knicks. Surprisingly that he didn't sign with Miami to make a ginormous four with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, or go to the Rockets and be another big three with Dwight Howard, James Harden, and Melo. But Melo is still a Knick.
And I'm quite surprised too about that one.
Yeah, because there was lots of talk him going to Miami. Because if they knew LeBron wasn't going to sign, so then he would have been Melo, Wade, and Bosh, and it still would have been just like having LeBron James.
Yep. And sticking with the NBA,
Oh, here we go.
Canadian first overall pick Andrew Wiggins, now Cleveland has changed their mind and apparently they will trade him to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
So first they say they're not going to trade him, just trade Bennett and another first-round pick and a prospect for Love. But now they say they'll be able to trade Wiggins so they can make a big three with LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love.
Which would be absolutely tankful. I mean, that would be unbelievable for Cleveland.
Would be, but Wiggins could be the next
All-star, yeah.
real talent in the NBA. So the question is, do you build now while LeBron is still in his prime and still elite, or wait a couple of years for Wiggins and hope LeBron can still put up numbers? That's
the main question.
That's the thing. It's tough. It really is, because Love's still pretty young. He's only 24, 25, but maybe Wiggins in 6 years could be better than Love and LeBron put together.
Yeah.
So you never know.
No, you don't.
Sticking with the CFL, we have the Ottawa Redblacks playing their home opener. Finally, the first time that the team left from
The Ottawa Renegades.
yes, back
2005.
yeah, 2005. It's a long time the city hasn't had a team, but they're back. They're going to be loud. The place is going to be packed, and it's going to be a good game. Do you think they finally get their first win?
Ooh.
First win on opening night.
I think they're going to come out good. I think they're going to come out on fire like they did against Winnipeg.
I don't know.
But I don't know if they can hold that lead.
I don't know if they can beat the Argos, man.
I don't think so either. That's a tough team to beat.
It's Ricky Ray.
Yeah. Ricky Ray, enough said.
Enough said right there.
And sticking with the NHL, Dmitry Kulikov has re-signed with the Florida Panthers to a 3-year, $13 million deal.
I don't understand. Kulikov was a good, solid defensive prospect. Put up 30 points a couple of times, but he just really hasn't panned out.
He might help playing with Aaron Ekblad.
Maybe.
I think that's maybe what Florida's thinking.
Maybe, but don't forget they drafted Goodbranson third overall too, and he's done absolutely really nothing.
Well, he's a defensive defenseman. I know I wouldn't have picked him at third. Especially, I mean, he's like a Robin Regier. I mean, he's a defensive defenseman.
Big, strong.
Third overall pick, maybe a little bit too high.
Maybe, but it's Florida.
Yep.
But so their defensive court's kind of looking
Better.
with Kulikov,
Ekblad.
Goodbranson.
Apparently Campbell still in the mix.
Still there,
Still
but
there.
he'll probably be out the door. So.
I don't know about that. Maybe he wants to play with Ekblad.
Maybe that'd be good. You know, Campbell's a proven veteran defenseman, and he's can
leader.
teach. Yeah, and teach Ekblad the ropes.